Okay, I think we're live. It still looks like it's buffering on the YouTube side of it, but on the Zoom call it looks good.
I
Uh,
see a live button, but I guess that's just on Zoom.
you have what, sorry?
A live button?
Oh yeah, well that's in Zoom, so everything's good on the Zoom side. But for some reason, the YouTube side is not liking this right now. It says end stream, so it says like we're live and whatever. If we're figuring this out and people are watching us, we're doing our best.
Exactly.
Hey, okay. Can you hear and see us? Yes. Okay, sweet.
Okay,
Thank you.
sweet. Wow.
Thank you. These are our friends Potato Turtle and the Happy Pancake. So,
I
hey, we
love
got we got Clay in here too. Hello, Mr. James Clayton. Okay, well let's get started. So today, welcome back to Tub Talks. This is like season 2. I'm calling them seasons now. This is season 2, episode 5. We have Fruit Snack. He should be above me or beside me. Really quick, I'm actually in Calgary today. I'm not in a bathtub, as you've noticed. I'm in the studio in Calgary, and I have to read this out so I don't get it wrong. I'm on Treaty 7 territory, Blackfoot Confederacy, Tsuut'ina, Nakota, and Métis nations of the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. That's where I'm at. And I'd like to say, yeah, again, hey, we got Zach Smith here, Fruit Snack. And Zach had his own land acknowledgement that I really want to hear. So
yeah. I'm really apologize. I'm actually probably gonna butcher it. But I've been seeing it like written for so long, but never actually learned the pronunciations. But I'm
that's
in
we're doing
city
our
of
best. We'll
Montreal,
keep learning.
but it's known as Tiohtià:ke to the Kanien'kehá:ka Nation that used to be the like stewards of the land before settlers obviously
Nice.
fucked it up a little bit, but
That's okay. We're learning every day. We're getting a little
totally.
bit better, and that's good. It's the spirit. It's the spirit of it. But yeah, we have Zach here, and Zach just released his first album called Studio Apartment. Like I don't know what, 2 months ago. 2 months ago.
Yeah, beginning of September.
And it's great. And it's serious. It's seriously so good. It's the most charming thing I've ever heard. Um, I'm buying kale now. It's great. Um, so I want to talk today about Zach's process as a musical artist, but I think I want to hop right into a song as well. So if that's okay with everybody, we got lots of people chatting along here. Um, Very excited to see us. They feel scammed that there's no bathtub, so I'm sorry. We'll make up for
I'm in a
that.
bathtub at least,
Yeah,
you know.
Zach's got the bathtub
One
and
bathtub.
candles and wine.
Yeah,
I didn't.
oh, get too much.
I didn't have the opportunity to find some wine today. I have a Diet Coke, I guess that's as good as I have. Um, Zach, would you be willing to start us off with a song today?
Hell yeah, I'd love to.
Hell yeah.
It's so wild just playing in a bathtub, like this is really cool.
Yeah, my legs fall asleep, so
Totally.
yeah.
It's not ideal, but
No.
it feels right.
I did water for a long time too, but it wasn't. Nope, it didn't change
You
anything. So
put water in it
I,
while you were sitting?
I stopped doing it because you couldn't see it, and it would just splash around, and then I was just wet and cold by the end. So
Really? Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't do that.
that's probably best.
Anyways, I'll play my song.
Okay, what's it called?
Oh, it's called You Should Be Paying Rent, and it's
Nice,
on my studio apartment that's on Spotify
nice.
and other things. You take up so much real estate in my head. Oh, you should be paying rent. You should be paying rent. I think you have a check to send, but you ain't got a dollar to spend. You ain't got a dollar to spend in my head. You've been wandering my thoughts, taking your sweet time. I think you should be thinking about mine. And you ain't got a dime. And you ain't got a dime to spend in my mind. You made a mess in my dreams. Why did you have to act so mean? Always up to a scheme. Now you're making me scream. Why'd you have to make a scene? And maybe it was all just part of my dream. I have been working overtime, thinking about how you're so fine. You're so fine. Waiting to hear from you all day. I'm addicted to everything you have to say. Everything you have to say. Fall in love doesn't pass the time, anything to occupy my mind. Anything to occupy my mind. Anything to occupy. You take up so much space in my brain. I think I've gone insane, but I can't help but ask you, do you have any cash you can pass my way? That's it.
Nice. You
Thank
take
you.
that was a good one. The chat is looking for a long lost weekly member, and now we're getting lots of hands and applause. So.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thanks for playing us that one. I really like that one. Okay, I want you to tell us a little bit, if this is cool with you, what got you into music in the first place? How did that start for you? Also, are you from Montreal? Are you from Montreal,
No,
Montreal? I'm never sure.
from it's near Vancouver, Gibsons, BC,
Right.
but it's just a little town there. So I moved here like almost 5 years ago, maybe even 6 at this
Mhm.
point, but been here since pretty much, and I really liked it. So
Did you go for music?
I initially came just my sister used to live here. She lived here before me, and I visited, and I just really liked it. Tried school a bit here, but you know, I didn't end up really sticking with it. But I just like the city, and I've made such like amazing friends and connections, and gotten involved with so many things that it's just
Yeah.
like I couldn't leave. Like it's too great.
I yeah, school is good if you know what you want to do. But I'm a big fan of figuring things out as you go.
For
Um,
sure. It's definitely been that kind of journey for me, I think.
so were you writing music before you came to Montreal? Do you think that was part of it at all?
Um, Not a ton. I feel it's really like the past couple years that I've gotten into music, or at least been comfortable enough to be more outwards in my music. Like I did band and stuff in high school, and I would take guitar lessons and stuff. Like my family always like encouraged music, but
Hmm.
I was just like way too shy. Like I was like I would play it, but like that was just kind of I wouldn't sing.
Right.
And then it was like the past 5 years that I've just been like I like to sing. Like I wanna do this. So
You're like, I'm gonna try it. Okay,
yeah,
that's
or
great.
like I guess like, try showing it more rather than yeah.
What's the writing process for you like? This is I'm still trying to figure this out myself. So if you could,
Um,
what does that look like
I
for you?
find I like having my notes on my phone. Like I just sometimes I think of like one thing. I almost like if I were to like make it like about school thing, like how you write in an essay where you're like, this is my thesis or something.
Hmm.
I feel like I just have a line and I'm like, okay, that's like the best line of the song or something, and then I just try to find like stuff on that like theme.
Right. I do that too. I have lots of stray notes in my phone, probably going back to 2012 or 2013. That will probably never become anything, but
Totally.
occasionally you can go back and like farm them, and kind of be like, oh, like there was something I sat on for forever and might now fit into this other
For
idea or
sure.
feeling that I have. Um, cool. Yeah, I was always curious. Have you only ever written music with a guitar?
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to find new things to write on. One is I get bored easily, and then I get frustrated when I like, kind of hit that curve where it's like, oh, you can get better at something fairly quickly, and then it takes a lot more time and investment to get better at it. So I find I'm bouncing around a lot. Um, okay, what have you been doing over the last? How long has this been going on? 7 months. So I last saw you. I lived in Montreal in January and February. So I would have last seen you in February. In March, the world shut down, and now we're in October. What have you been doing for the last 7 or 8 months?
Um, the first bit, I was just pretty much. I mean, I was not working for whole majority of it. Now I'm working again, but I did. I got to go back to BC a bit, which was nice. Like I went back
Nice.
to summer, and then yeah, drove across Canada for the first time. I didn't drive. My sister's boyfriend Jeremy drove, but I was there.
You drove across the country?
Yeah, yeah. It was. I was like, it was pretty cool. I was in the back
Nice.
seat, so
How's that cross Ontario drive for you?
that was. It was really good. It was kind of. We had like really intense weather. Like the first night we woke up, we were like intense, and I'm a really deep sleeper. So my sister was like shaking the tent, yelling like, there's a flood. We have to go now."
You were caught in a flood?
Yeah, like it just got so rainy, but it was so beautiful. Like the we stayed on like Wawa Beach in like
Oh,
uh,
nice.
Ontario, and it was like I honestly like was amazed. It was long, but Ontario was pretty sweet.
I skipped that part of the drive. So a year ago this month, I released my album, and relates to my next question. I want to ask you about what you would have been doing and what your plans with your music are, and where you kind of want to see that go, if anywhere, and like like what are your goals with that too. But a year ago, I was driving across your direction from where I'm at. So I'm out west, and I drove across Canada to come that way. But I decided to go through the states. I thought it'd be more fun to hit like Minneapolis and Chicago and Detroit, I was really curious to see all these places rather than drive across Ontario for 2 days. So I'm glad I did that. I don't know the next time I'll be able to do that. But yeah, that brings me back. I wanna ask, why did you choose to release Studio Apartment now versus hold on to it? And what would you like to be doing with it? Do you want to tour? What are your goals with it?
Um,
What sounds
Honestly,
fun?
I had recorded that with Clay.
Hmm.
He helped me record it like almost a year ago now. So it was just like one, I feel just I was not as attached to the songs anymore, that like I felt like I was moving on, that I was like it's not, I kind of just wanted
It's time to birth the.
chapter
Yeah,
two,
I
like.
get it. Yeah.
And I don't know, I don't think I necessarily had a big plan with it. I always just wanted it to be something that was like an introduction
Hmm.
rather than like something that I have to like showcase.
I
But
like
I love
that.
it. I'm really stoked about it.
Me too. We have a couple questions for you here in the chat. Do either of you write poems and turn them into songs, or do you just go straight for the song? You want to take that one first?
I personally don't write poems. I think I always try it for the song route, but that's really sick if anyone does that.
I've
People
tried
that
it. I've tried it. It's really hard, and I've spent some time lately trying to listen to like what do other people do. I'm listening to podcasts, other people who are musicians, and people who become producers and all this stuff. And it seems like generally that's not what people tend to do. They're like it's easier to have a musical idea or a certain idea and build around it. Um, so curious about that one.
that's
Um, Kind of random, but does Fruit Snack have a dog or a pet?
No, I don't have any pets, unfortunately. I wish.
We have an answer from Sir James Clayton. Fruit Snack has pets. Do you care to dispute this?
I don't have any pets.
Okay. What keeps Fruit Snack motivated to keep on doing music? That is from our friend Peas.
Um, I don't know. That's a really
Right?
good
That
question.
is a good one.
Just genuine enjoyment of it, you know?
That's
Like,
good. Keeps the bathtub candles lit.
exactly.
What
I'm
else
like,
would you do in that bathtub?
stay here for the rest of the night.
Exactly. Okay, there's a few here. I've never asked the audience questions here. I'm trying to get better at interacting with them, and then I'm
Yeah,
like, hey, they have things they want to know. Unless it's already been asked, where did the name Fruit Snack come from? I am definitely curious to know this myself.
I was just trying to find a moniker, and I honestly did one of those um, name generator
Oh,
things.
that's awesome. I've always wanted to use those for like lyrics or something.
I kind of like took that and like changed it a bit, not to give myself any credit for it, but I yeah, it was like something like that, and then I just put snack in there, like it was something fruit, and then I just changed it to fruit snack.
Nice.
That's it.
Nice. I wish I was more creative with mine. It's fun to have like a moniker, like a name that you can adopt and like grow
Totally.
into that. Um, okay, I have one more for you. Fruit snack, what is your favorite fruit?
Mango.
Mango. Solid choice.
Yeah,
Um, we have one more just popped in. Favorite vegetable? I'm gonna answer that. And I'm really digging carrots lately.
interesting.
Um, yeah. The generators, very reliable. The name generators. Okay, well, I'm in the studio today. That was another question somebody just asked me. Ian, where are you at? So I'm in Calgary, which is 3 hours south of where I normally live. And don't worry, I'm not interacting with many people. I even splurged on a hotel room for myself last night, a budget hotel room. It was great. It was very cold. My theory is that they've stopped paying for the heat in hotels. So I did that. But I'm here in the studio today, and it landed on a Monday, and I thought I'm just gonna do studio tub talks, and we'll have Zach drinking wine in the tub, and I'll play you a song on this piano, and I thought that'd be fun.
That's it.
Yeah. Can I play you a song?
I would love to hear a song.
Okay, if it's like totally distorted and crazy because there's a big piano here, just like flag me down. Is there more snow in Calgary? Yes. Yesterday it was like minus 20 degrees, which Celsius and Fahrenheit, it both sucks. But now today the snow's melting. So I did not realize that was wine. Is this the public lunch studio? Yes, it is. Odd that you know that. Somebody knew that. Very strange. I don't think I've played this one for a Tub Talks before. We just finished recording it yesterday, and it's called Clay Ellum, Washington. I want to always write like a song that has a place in it, and in March I had to drive from Seattle to Calgary overnight, really quickly, to catch a flight, so that I didn't have to leave a vehicle in the States. And I got so tired, not that long into my drive, and I had to pull over and just like take a power nap. And it was in this place called Clay Ellum, and it was just like a road stop town. Like there was not much there at all. And I thought, hey, that's as good a place as any. And here's the song. Lately I've been... I gotta take one off so I can hear it. Lately I've been coming down on the sunny side of sadness. It's funny that it comes with no small sense of satisfaction. When you're always on the verge of crying diamonds on your pillow, what's the use to say you saved yourself for some tomorrow? At Clay Ellum, meet you there sometime. We could read aloud the road signs. You can work for what you want, hope it comes through on time. But some people take a long time. Some people take a long time. If it's any consolation, we will always be together in our secret constellation, where you promised me our heaven. Knotting up our legs in the big bed. Black coffee, drink, smoking cigarettes. I always mix that up. At the grocery store we'll visit sometimes, but we never say what's on our minds. You can pray for what you want, you can chase a silver lining, but some people take a long time. 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 If I hammered on the keys, you'd say to play a little softer. If I was drowning in the gutter, you would stick me in the compost. I'm afraid I would try to build a garden, but I'm afraid of digging tunnels only down, digging down, only down, digging down, only down. But at Clay Ellum we could visit sometimes. We could read aloud the road signs. If we wake up in a strange life on the wrong side of the bed, throw the diamonds in the wash again. Throw the diamonds in the wash again. But some people take a long time. Some people take a long time. I forgot a line in the middle. It's new.
So, like, what's the release date? We,
Sometime next year.
oh my god, that's so good.
It takes forever.
I'm a real stan. I'm a real stan. I'll say it.
Thanks. I'm a real stand for fruit snack.
Thank you.
I just want to spread the gospel of fruit snack.
I
Um, yeah,
It was so beautiful, Ian. Like, I
thanks.
seriously, like, I'm desperately waiting for that to be released. Like, and listen to that all the time. Like,
Someday. That's the first one I think I'm playing on piano primarily, so I'm excited about that. But as you can see, I need to practice some lyrics and get it underneath me, and maybe we'll play it live someday. But glad you liked it, and I'm a really big fan of Studio Apartment. I have to drive home tonight. It's about 3 hours, and I'm gonna listen to that, and then some podcasts. But I definitely got to get another spin in on Studio Apartment. By the way, if you haven't heard Zach's music, I linked it in my description and also at the very start of this chat if you were here nice and early, which thank you for being here. Um, Zach, I don't know if I have too much more to ask you here today. I really appreciate you taking the time. I really hope I can be back out there soon, or you can come back out this way. But
yeah,
looks
please.
like maybe next spring. I heard we're getting vaccines in April, so
Yeah, that's,
we'll find out. I really love Montreal, and I really love Zach, and so I hope you all go check out his stuff. Let's read the chat here really quick. Was there ever a show over here in Estonia on the other side of the big pond? There wasn't, but wow, I'm amazed. This is our listener named Peas, that you knew about that. And no, COVID happened. I would love to go to the Halloween concert, but I have plans that day. That's so nice. There's a Halloween concert in Edmonton, and there is a live stream concert on November 7th. And you know what? I'm thinking I really would like to do a giveaway for that. Um, maybe maybe I'll figure something out for that. Adore your voice. Thank you guys all for being here so much. And yeah, can we get a big round of applause in the chat? I don't know, is that a thing? For having Fruit Snack on today. He's really great, and you all promise you're gonna go listen to his music. Um, but yeah, I've been waiting to do this one with you for a long time. So that felt
yeah,
really
I
nice.
was so excited about it. Like, I was, like, needed. Needed. I've been watching the show since day one. I'm serious.
Woo! Okay, well, we got one more next week, and then we have our side door show, and then a bit of a break, and I'll probably pick up season 3 in January. So I hope you guys all catch us next week, and keep track of Zach. Follow him on his social media, Fruit Snack, Zachy Smith, everywhere you can find him. Start at Spotify though in my description. Zach, thank you for being here. It's kind of a quick one. I'm gonna go sing some songs, and I'll talk to you
That's so
soon.
okay. You got an album to make.
What? Yeah, I have a very important album to make. I saved up my money to be here today. Um, but yeah, let's leave it there for today, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Zach, I'm just gonna end the stream. I'll talk to you in a sec. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, the stream